We're back. Well, I'm at home still. We're on our way to the Rio. I got something a little bit different planned for us today. So let's roll, shall we? All right, welcome. It's Tuesday. Don't really have a formatted day on Tuesday, so I thought we'd do something a little bit different. I had a lot of questions the last time that I sat down at this Casino Wizard game, and people want to know a little bit more how to play these games. So, well, maybe we'll do a little bit quick explanation, play a little bit here before we play some slots. I don't know. We'll see how things go. Got $100 in this Casino Wizard machine. One of the big ones that I got was on Baccarat. So we're gonna start off Baccarat today. All right, and let that load up. So it's really simple. If you're playing this on a table, obviously you've got a dealer. They're gonna do all the work for you, all right? Because there's some rules as far as how you get different cards and all this stuff, but you don't have to worry about that. You just wanna keep it simple. There's basically 3 main bets that you can make. You've got player, banker, and tie. All right, tie pays 8-1. It's kind of a bad bet, so I would just stick away. Don't bother with ties. Then you got player and banker. It's basically like calling a coin flip. All right, so highest number wins. You get dealt 2 initial cards. If it's an 8 or a 9, that's an automatic winner. It's called a natural. But again, your dealer would tell you, you'd pay you out if that happened. Otherwise, you draw cards based on who has what. Player pays 1-1. Banker pays 1-1 minus a 5% commission. So 95 cents for every dollar, basically, that you bet. And that's because some of the additional card rules do kind of favor the banker, so they take that as part of their commission. All right, so pretty easy game. Really, like I just said, kind of like a coin flip. Heads or tails, player, banker. You do have the side bets. If you're just learning a game, stay away from the side bets, please. They look very tempting, like, oh my God, 4 aces pays 10,000 for 1. Well, how many times do you think that's gonna happen? It's probably way less frequent than 10,000 times for every, so let's go. I'm just gonna do $5 bets here. We're gonna see if we can maybe increase our bankroll a little bit, and we can take that over to craps or to slots or to some other game. All right, so we're betting on player. All right, so see, it told us that we won. Player had 7, banker had 3. 10s and face cards count as zeros. All right, all the other numbers, ace, 2, 3, 4 through 9, all count face value, and that's just how you play. All right, so we'll do it again. We'll rebet on the player. Oh, and we won again. Look at that. It says 10, but that's including the bet that we made, so really making $5, 1-1. So we're up 10 on those 2 hands. Now you saw paid 10. Let's go ahead. Let's switch to banker, and we can kind of see what that pays out. Let's go banker. Okay, so the banker hit $9.75. You see, so we lose that quarter. We bet $5, 5 cents for every dollar. There you go. All right. But it was 1-0, so we won. We'll try it again. All right, it was player 4-3. We lost on that one. One more time on banker. And we won. And you're gonna see a lot of the times, you're gonna see people with these sheets and they're tracking. Some of the like stadium gaming will have little trackers up there, and it'll like track player, banker wins. It's all superstition. Doesn't really mean anything. You can't really tell what's going to happen. It's all random. It's 52 card deck, whatever, and they shuffle them and they pass it out. So that's just one of those superstition things. I feel like players are going to come up again, switching from you know, heads to tails. All right, player had 1, banker had 4. I lost. Let's try it again. All right, so we had a natural 9, 0 plus 9. There we go, so we won. All right, we're up 1450. All right, we won again. So players doing pretty well. Not only do we get that extra quarter for every bet that we're winning, but yeah, you know, the banker, like I said, generally has that house edge fraction because they get to draw. So they got to draw a 3 or a third card, but again, if you're playing on a table, it's the same rules apply. You just go, you put your chips, player, banker, and the dealer will do all of it for you. You're gonna see a lot of the videos like Vegas Matt. They're in the high limit room and they're folding and bending the cards and doing all sorts of stuff. Again, that's all part of the superstitions and just kind of the other aspects of the game. But you just flip it over and the dealer's gonna tally it up and mark it up. So the whole bending them up and all that stuff, that's just kind of part of the superstitions. So that's why it's a very superstitious game. 2 to 3. All right. Hey, there we go. Another. Oh, it's a tie. There we go. That was, I think, our first tie. So 4-4. Said a winner, but it's basically just returning our bet. It's wash. All right. So if it's a tie, your bet gets returned. But if you're betting tie and one of the other outcomes happen, then you don't get your money back. So stay away from the tie bet, even though it does pay 8 for 1. All right. I feel like a banker's coming. I was wrong. This one. I was wrong again. Okay, 3 times. Ooh, I was rocked. All right, so see, we're down to 450. Goes by quickly. There it is. There it is. So you're gonna see a lot of times to follow, you know, bet with the streak. So you got banker, banker. All right, so player 1, so a lot of people will go, now switch to player. It was a tie, so we got our money back. So I'm gonna stick on player. Hey, we won. All right, we're back to $14 positive here, so we're gonna keep going on player. 9, perfect. We're following the streaks, everybody. All right, so we lost. Let's switch to banker. Banker streak now, come on. Oh man. Sometimes when it goes back and forth like that. All right, tie, we'll stick with the player. I like the player just because it doesn't have the commission. But you see what happens there? We're gonna stick with the player. Come on. Oh. All right, we won. Hello, it's Gabby, everybody, the hostess with the mostest.
A few moments later.
All right, just saying hi to Gabby. She's the host. She's my host here at the Rio, and Mike and Ryan from the Desert Degens. Fantastic. Come here, needing a host. Gabby is your gal. All right. Let's go ahead. You know, we got so some of the side bets. We can kind of get into that a little bit here. Lucky 99 pays, so a natural 9 for a player pays 2 for 1. Natural 9 for the banker pays 5 for 1. If we both get a 9, natural 9, that's with 2 cards, that's 25 for 1. That sounds a little tough. How many natural 9s did we get? Like 1 or 2 with this one over here for player? And then we got the Bach +4 poker pays. So this one is using the 4 cards that you get, the initial dealt card. So if you get jacks or better between those 4 cards, pays 2 for 1, 2 pair, 3 of a kind, straight flush, etc. This sounds more appealing to me. That's kind of more my style. If I was going to pick one or the other, I would go that one. Let's try it. Let's try it. No. You got nothing, a 0 and an 8. What did I say about following the streaks? What did I say about following the streaks? All right, there we go. Finally, that would have been a natural 9, so that would have won on here. Okay, we got a flush. 25 for 1. It's $25 on that. Not bad. Plus we get our dollar back. 4-1, right? So, or 2-1. Sorry. 25-2-1. It said 4-1, then it takes your money back. Takes your bet. Nice. All right. So we are positive again. 2-5. All right. So we got jacks or better. Got kings on there. So that paid 2-1 on our side bet, and then $5 there. All right. So we're betting. You know, we're going. There we go. We got a win, and we got the jacks or 2 pair. We got 2 pair, 4-1. All right. So what do we think? Let's clear our bets. Let's try a different game. You know. Oh, hello, Frankie. Hello, Frankie. Okay. The other thing. Well, I like this triple card poker. We're gonna let that load up. We'll play a little bit of that. I'm sure you all know how to play blackjack. That one's pretty self-explanatory. Roulette. You know, there are strategies and things, betting. But what we're going to do, so this gives you, you can play 2 hands on this particular setup. This is basically 3-card poker. Okay. So again, at the tables, we're going to play kind of the same way, obviously. So you need to first put your ante-bet up, right there. That just kind of gets you into the game. All right, triple plus. It's called trips on the felts, on the car or on the table games section. But basically pays, if you get a pair or better, it pays 1-1 for a pair, 3-1 for flush, 5-1 for straight. The mini royal, they got mini royals and stuff on this particular variant. All right, so we're gonna hit play, or we're gonna deal. Now, kind of the general strategy is queen 7-6. Anything better than a queen 7-6, you're gonna play. We don't have that, so we're gonna fold our hand. All right, so you just got queen 9-6. There we go. So we would have lost, saved ourselves $5, because in order to play, you got to let another $5 on that play right there. So you could do, if you wanted to go low, I'll clear that. So it's a minimum of $3 on this machine. So you could do like this, $2 on that, or you know, and then play the trips. And then if you do want to play, then you're only betting $2 there. All right, we got a flush. Nice timing there, so that paid 3-1. So we're gonna play, so that automatically calculates it. It's even money. Whatever you bet here, you have to bet there. All right, so we won. All right, so that's how you can lower what you're putting in. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll do that and that. All right, $5 ante, $1 on the trips, triple plus. Again, queen 7-6, we don't got it, so we're gonna fold every time we go up to $5. All right, we would have lost anyway, so let's try another hand. All right, so that's the minimum hand that I would play. So, oh, of course it's got a pair. The machine's got a pair. All right, come on. There we go. Ace, queen. That's good. We'll play it. King. All right, we'll try it again. Okay, we got an ace high. Ace high, come on. And another pair. So, okay, so in this case, what we're gonna do, let's clear. We're gonna play two hands. Maybe we can mess up the cards. Okay, we got a pair here, so we're definitely playing this hand. Okay, king. We'll play the king high. Ace high, all right. We won one, we lost one. So we'll do again. All right, this we got nothing. We got an ace high here. We'll play the ace high. Come on, nothing, nothing. There we go. So we saved $5 not playing that hand. Okay, queen 10-6, we'll play it. King 10, we'll play that. Nothing. Got it. Got both hands. All right. Okay, we got a pair of jacks. We'll play that. Ace high, we'll play nothing. Okay, we win both again. Nice. So, let me know. Put in your comments. What do you think of these games? We're at 24. Let's try to get to. Oh man, that would have been nice. Got a flush though. We got a flush. We got a pair. We're gonna play both. Nice. Let's see if we can win. I want to get up to 150. So let's go switch to one hand. We need to win $2. We need to win $2. So we're gonna do that. All right, we're just gonna play the ante. Oh, we gotta play for $3. All right, $3 minimum. I knew that. Just kidding. All right, so we're gonna play that ace king. Boom. All right, 151. We have made 50% profit on that. All right, and with that, let's take this. This does have a craps option on it, but doesn't have the hop bets. So we gotta go over to the bubble craps. All right, let's go. Welcome back to the VLL Hop. We are at an Easy Craps Bubble Craps table. It's time to try to give out some gift cards. All right, so 5 comments with the word hop and 2 numbers from the dice. We've got our first contestant is Zickit. Hey, Zickit would like the 2-4. Let's flip it around. We got our 40 loaded in. All right, 2-4 for Zickit. And we got Ron Pagilaro wants the 3-5. Vegas Cutie Slots would like the ace deuce. I know Vegas Cutie Slots has been just been learning craps, and I've been enjoying watching her play and learning. All right, Diana Hunter is a new Dreamin' Big member. Thank you so much, Diana. Diana will win an extra $10 if we're able to convert some of this money. All right, on 2 rolls of the dice. And she would like the 3-6. I forgot if I said that. Victoria Mendoza wants the hard 10. 5-5. That's worth an extra $5 as well. All right, everybody. We got 4 shots. Can we hit twice? 2-3. We had 2-4. Not 2-3 though. All right. Hit the repeat. All of the numbers go back up there. Our chips. Roll 2. 6-3. That's 1. All right. We need one more hit, and everybody wins. Let's do it. We got 2 rolls left. 2 rolls. Come on. We can do it. 5-5. Ah, 5-2. All right, last shot. Let's do this. Let's go. Come on, let's get some winners. Let's get some winners. Winner, 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 winner. 1-4. All right. Shucks. All right. Well, keep commenting. We're going to keep doing this, even though a lot of you skipped this. I'm watching the analytics. Views drop during this portion. So if you like it and you want to keep it, make sure you're commenting hop and 2 numbers in the comments. All right, let's get back to the rest of the show. All right, welcome back from the hop. We're back at the VIP Casino Wizard table games machine. You know what? I thought maybe we should play some Pai Gow. I don't know if anybody knows, if anybody has questions about Pai Gow poker. It's not really my game. I know a lot of people like it because there's a lot of pushes, so you can sit down. If you like drinking, you can sit there, push a lot, and then, you know, get your drinks flowing. They got some different variants. They got traditional Pai Gow, and they've got face-up Pai Gow. So there's kind of differences there. And then they got Pai Gow tiles, too. Not so much in a lot of the casinos in the Vegas area, but it's out there, Pai Gow tiles. I have no idea how to play that one, honestly. But basically, you've got it's 2 poker hands. You've got a 3-card or a 2-card poker hand and a 5-card poker hand. You're gonna get 7 cards, and then you just split it up into 2 different hands. You can ask the dealer the house way to play. You know, kind of the house way will give you advice like how you set up your cards. Playing on the machine here, kind of got to figure out. We got a big Pai plus pays, straights and 3 of a kinds. We're gonna stick away from that. Again, this really is not my game, but I thought I'd play it for you a little bit. I am starting with a new 100. I cashed out my $151 from before we went to the craps, bubble craps, and that's in my wallet, but safe as I like to call it. And we'll go ahead and play 1 hand here just to kind of demonstrate. All right, so it's kind of laid it out for you already. The king and the ace would be your 2 card or your low card, right? Let's see, how does this work? I think you just touch. I'm not quite sure the mechanics of this particular game, this machine. Okay, so we do that. I guess you just sort it up. You touch the 2 that you want to be on the low hand, and then okay. Oh, so the Joker is a wild card. What do we got? How did we win? We got a pair of 3s on the high hand, which beats their high hand, and we got an ace king, which beats the king queen. So we won both hands. You have to win both the low and the high in order to win. If you only win 1 and the dealer wins 1, it's a push, which happens a lot. If you lose both the high and the low, then that's when you lose. So a lot of people like it because it's a slow game. But again, all right, so this kind of is doing all the work for me. If you wanted to like change things up, you could. So it's doing the king 10 as our low hand, our 2-card hand. We got a pair of 2s on the bottom. Oh, got 2s and 6s. So if you want to do, so we'll just stick with what the computer is doing. Okay, that's got aces and a flush. So we lost both on that one. All right, so we're down 75 cents somehow. All right, okay, hello. All right, we got 4 4s. I should have been, 4 of a kind would have been 40 to 1. Should have been playing that. All right, so it's a push. So we won the bottom, the high hand, they won that. All right, you convinced me. You convinced me to play it. All right, shame on me. That's never gonna happen again. I can guarantee it. All right, sounds good. All right, push. Okay, got 5s on the top, aces on the bottom. Sounds good to me. All right, we won. We won. Let's do this a little bit more. 4, 5, 6. Sure. Well, they got me. It got me. Do one more. Diamonds. All right, got a pair of 8s on the high, ace queen on the low. Let's go. All right, we got it. We got it. So we're up a quarter. Should I keep going? Should I keep going? Let's get up to 110. If we can get up to 110, that'll be our cash out for this one. Probably fast forwarding. We'll see how this does. We'll see how we do today. So we're up 51 previously. What do we got? 10s. He's very excited. Very excited about a Mo Mummy bonus or spooky. Oh, 3 queens. Uh-oh. All right, push. All right. Full house, 6 to 1 there. All right. Something else like that and we'll be good. Let's go. Not great. Oh no. Why does he keep getting the Joker? I want the Joker. Okay. What do we get? Oh, couldn't get the straight. You beat me. You beat me. There, I finally got the Joker. Look at that. Okay, so we got a straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 1 to 1. What does he got? He's got. All right. So we got the straight, 1 to 1, and then it's a push. Okay. Jacks. All right, we got some pairs. We got queens. We got jacks. We got 8s. We should get this one. Let's get something big. Something big. That's not it. That's not it. All right, well, we got it. We got it, though. Ooh, cards are not looking good. Should I double up? Should I play 2 hands? Ace, king, we got a pair of 2s. And it's a push. Yeah. All right, let's get out of this game. We're down basically 10. We want to get plus 10, minus 10. We'll go back. All right. Do some roulette now. Just trying all the games for you today. Just to give you a little sampling, all right? Give you a little sampling. Thing that I like to do, I like to use the rows here. They pay 2 to 1, I do 2. And then if something hits there, we'll lose 1, but it'll pay 2 to 1, so we'll come out ahead. All right, we'll do that. And then other hole is going to be the 0. This is a double zero game. So I like to put that dollar there. So we're betting 11. Let's see if we can get, I gotta back up, show you the wheel. So let's go there. All right, so no more bets. We're spinning the wheel. 27, there was our hole. All right, let's try it again. Same bet. 21. All right, so it's things are happening here on that top row. So let's oops, clear. We're gonna clear our bets. I like to switch it up if it's going. There we go. There we go. If it happens 2 times in a row, then I'm going to Switch it. All right, 26. So we won 15, right? Minus our 11. So really, we won 4. So we'll just try it a little bit. 7 down the bottom. All right. So the other option is to do these thirds. They pay the same. You can do it like this, right? And then you spin it. 6. All right. So roulette is not my game. As you all know, I like the craps. All right. So just showing you out of the games on this, Pai Gow and roulette, and the super big 6-wheel. That's a terrible game. Those are the ones that I do not like in general. Don't play them, but I want to just show you what they are. If you have questions, I'm not your guy for those. All right, I don't have a roulette strategy, but let's go ahead. Let's just go ahead and play this. Look at that, 51, 50 left. All right. We're gonna play 2 hands on the triple card. We got a pair of 3s. We're gonna play this one. We got Jack 6-4. That is a no-go. Yep, so we would have lost, so we made a good decision there. All right. All right, there we go. So both of these are play. Both are winners. Both are winners. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm going to do this now. We're just going to go a little bit crazy for 2 hands. Do $5 on the triple pluses. All right, this is a play. That is a pass. Okay. King highs, gotta play them, but we won them. Okay, so we're betting 30 to win 40. We're losing on these. I'm only betting $5 on the main bet. Never bet more than on the side bets. It's kind of just my philosophy. So, because that's where your money's going to drain, right? Just kind of it leaks out, and you're always not quite getting enough. All right, so we got 1 play, 1 pass, fold. I don't know what I'm saying. All right, we got a pair. So we'll play our pair. We got a ace high. We'll play that. All right, we got a straight. Play the straight. Queen 7, 3. So that is not one we want to play. All right, see? So the ace would have beat me. There we go. All right, we got a pair of 4s. Got an ace high. Let's see. Nice. All right. Coming back up. We're back to 105. Okay, play 1. We're gonna fold on that hand. All right, so let's keep playing. 8, 9, 10, we got a flush and a straight. There we go, playing both. 440, 150. Let's get up to 150. Ooh, nice. Another flush. That one is a fold. Okay, we need $5 more. Oh, look at this. We got pairs. That's nice. I mean, we're on a streak here. We gotta do 1 more. I know we're over. All right, we got 1. We're gonna pass on that one. This will be the last hand. And we win it. All right. 164.50. $151. 200 in today. That's our $200 bankroll. So you can really control your bankroll with some of these table games, whether it's the electronic ones, which tend to have lower limits, or the actual tables. If you only play slots, I highly suggest you learn 1 or 2 table games to weave into your casino experience. I think it's really beneficial to kind of step away from the pre-programmed machines, kind of get some other exposure there. So we've got $315.50 today. Let's get out of here. $100 plus up. All right, what did you think? Table games or electronic table games? I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Hope you had fun. Keep dreaming big, betting low, staying rad. Thank you, everybody. See you next time. Peace.